Welcome back to another immaculate grid. This looks pretty interesting. These 300 career averages, but I'll just do Bud Black, current Rockies manager. He was a pretty good pitcher too. Mets, Giants. What about Willie Mays, Hobie Landreth played for the original Mets. Who else was in the original Mets? Gus Bell. Also had Choo Choo Coleman, Charlie Neal, Roger Craig, Rod Canel. I don't know if he was on the 62 Mets, but he was on those early Mets teams. Tim Harkness. Let's go Joaquin Arias. 0.04. I think Jim Rooker played for both teams, but let's go Jackie Hernandez. On the 71 Pirates that won the World Series, and before the World Series, Earl Weaver said that he doesn't think the Pirates will beat the Orioles with Jackie Hernandez starting at shortstop. And, well, I mean, yeah, Jackie Hernandez was really bad, but he probably didn't do anything that series. He had minus 3.9 WAR over there. What do you do in that series? 4 for 18, 556 OPS. Yeah. It doesn't have his fielding statistics, but he probably made a couple errors or something. Pirates, Mets. Gus Bell was an original Met that played for both teams. Amos Otis played for the Pirates, I believe. So did Joe Orsulak. I think he played for the Mets. Joe Orsulak. It's Joe Orengo, former Giant. I always thought the name Orsulak was weird. Who do we have here? Hal McRae. Gus Bell again. What about Willie Bloomquist? Nice. 0.1%. They don't really... Willie Bloomquist would not survive in today's MLB. He was a poor fielding shortstop who didn't hit. I mean, he didn't do anything particularly well besides running and being able to play a lot of positions. But I mean, I guess guys that can play a ton of positions are valuable, but not if they suck, like Willie Bloomquist. Sorry if you're watching this, Willie, but no offense, you were not very good. Yes, offense, actually. You know, it's always weird when people say no offense, because they're obviously going to say something offensive. Like, no offense, you're a loser. You think that someone won't get offended by that? I always thought that was ridiculous. Mets, Reds. I don't think Steve Henderson ever played for the Mets, but he was the big piece in the Tom Seaver trade. I think they traded him to the Reds, and then the Reds the Reds traded him to the Mets, and then the Mets immediately called him up. He was always a decent player, but never anything great. Reds, Mets. Uh, hmm. Let's see. Wayne Garrett. I don't know. Let's just go Gus Bell. I've said his name enough that he warrants a selection. 0.1. This row, 300 career batting average. Let's go Ginger Beaumont. He definitely hit over 300. 0.05. And Cy Seymour. 0.009. And what about someone from like the 1800s for the Reds? How about Mike Donlin played for them? Bid McPhee didn't hit 300. We have Ed Roush. Jake Beckley. What about Bug Holiday? He definitely hit 300. Bug Holiday. He's a pretty good player despite being only like 5'6". 0.09%. I mean, look at this. Doesn't he look 13? James Ware Holiday, you guys are going to be very impressed that I know that was his real name. Career 312 hitter, 5'11". Well, he wasn't 5'6", but he was 151 pounds. But I think he got like, I think he got like one of the old-timey diseases, which is why he stopped being good. And I mean, this was the time where guys were putting up huge numbers because that was when they moved the mound back. Everyone always thinks the dead ball era was going on for the entirety of baseball prior to 1920, but that's not true. The 1890s were the highest scoring era in baseball history. 1894 to be more specific, because let's see. Yeah, the average team scored 7.4 runs per game. And, I mean, let's see, 1930, the average team scored, the average National League team scored 5.7, and the average American League team scored 5.4. So 2 more runs a game than 1930. That's totally ridiculous. But I hope you are impressed, and I know you will be, by my James Ware also, this is the James row with James Bentley Seymour and James Ware Holiday. We don't have any other Jameses, but maybe tomorrow I'll guess James. Who's a James? I don't know. Jim Thorpe was probably named James. Whatever. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow.